Good evening, David Dobson here, and I'm here today to talk about solo ads. And I'm excited to share this information with you, and it should really help you out what you're looking for, and if you're looking for solo ads and how to buy them and purchase them and things like that. So I really hope this helps you out. Traffic from solo ads that convert into sales. I am sure you know that solo ads are one of the top ways to get email subscriptions into your own marketing list. It is funny that most newbies don't realize this, and that the main difference between someone that rakes in and someone who does not is a fat mailing list with solo advertising. Buyer's email address is worth at least 50 times more than a freebie seeker. You want your leads to convert into sales, so this is a better way to go. Normally you can buy from targeted buyers lists for 50 cents per click or up depending on the volume of your purchase. Some of them may be up to $2. It all depends on which one you deal with, if you're buying buyers leads or not. So often when people purchase solo ads from cheap sellers, you may end up with an autoresponder full of lousy leads that will never buy. Use solo ads vendors that have built their list with product sales. Joint venture deals, paid advertising is better. These are the premium solo ads that work and you should seek them out. It's not as good getting them from providers that have swapped their email list. That's because solo ad buyers and sellers mail each other's promotional offer, and leads just get passed around. You'll find a lot of swapping goes on at these sites like Safe Swaps. When you are buying a solo ad, you must consider if the vendor selling the solo is just out for a quick buck, or they are a real business. Serious solo ad vendors always have fresh email list leads being sent to their sales funnels daily. Some get 5,000 every day. So you have fresh responsive email leads, and when you find a good solo seller, you can buy from them every month at a substantial discount without having to worry about duplication. Stale leads or stale leads. The part-time who is not actively buying solo ads to refresh their email list is just beating their leads with promotions and more promotions. In this situation, the only person that wins is the solo ad provider, because the leads on his list are dead. Lists will never buy anything. You may get opt-ins, but you can't spam email addresses. The indicator of a professional solo ad provider is in the follow-up. The best sellers will send you a screenshot when your solo ad is complete, showing the statistics. Most will be helpful if you have questions regarding your campaign, as well as offering advice on how you can improve your squeeze pages, sales funnels, etc. Bad vendors, like the ones in the solo ad blacklist, normally fulfill the click order. Sometimes you have to chase them. The really bad providers won't email your offer at all. So pay attention after your solo advertisement has been sent and see how they treat you. A lot of good things have been said about Warrior Form solo ads converting well. This site has the server has reviews for all their vendors, and see who is providing traffic that converts. Igar and John Cornetta, a couple who have tons of testimonial reviews. You can clearly see that they know what they're doing. Most solo vendors do not guarantee the clicks. They will provide, although you have the confidence that their solo sales funnel will perform. That's your sales funnel. Yeah, your sales funnel. Sorry about that. It's never guaranteed how many leads you will acquire. To make sure your squeeze page is tested for best conversions, because you wouldn't want to make sure it converts well. Other ad places online like Reed Florence, where you can also see solo ad reviews and testimonials. Most sellers can provide responsive clicks within 5 days. If you have been looking to buy a solo ad for any length of time, you will see the same providers turning up again and again. That's a good sign of quality and trust. Inside solo ads are also a good source of quality traffic. This is more of an old school way of finding providers, but it still does work. To find InSign, search for solo advertising directory, where you will find all the best list. The rates will be posted for one-time solo broadcast, or embedded into an email newsletter where you can advertise. When you find a good insights, look for reviews of the offers, past performance, and user reviews. Be careful with safeless solo advertisements, free cheap solo, or offers that sound too good to be true. It can be tempting to go for one of these deals, but they will just scam you and take your money. But they say it can be tempting to go for one of these deals, so be careful. Use the reputable sellers that will get you responsive leads to build your email list fast. Reinvest some of your profits back into the solo ad so you have a decent lead flow. Once you pick up some momentum, you'll be surprised how fast your autoresponder will grow. You can send traffic on demand, which is powerful responsive list. Your business will skyrocket. Businesses like Empower Network, Pure Leverage, Six Figure Mentors, Mob, MTTB, etc. You must have know that most solo sellers will not send to them because so many people want to email these offers their email list will just get diluted and overused and do not respond well. A quick way around this is to make a unique squeeze page that does not resemble the stock opt-in pages. Your offer, and just have your offer redirected from the opt-in. It's crazy how popular some of these programs really are, and then they just make the solos weak because they're used so much. Tracking your solo ads is very important. There are many tracking programs for both buyers and sellers, like Quality Click Control by Jason Benoit, so that you'll know the solo you booked is delivered as promised. A number of clicks, etc., to check where the clicks are coming from. You want a good click ratio of clicks that come from the top level countries. You don't want to be buying a solo and have the clicks come from nations where the folks won't or can't buy from you. You can't fly blind with solo tracking, so invest in a good program up front. When searching for the best solo ad providers, you see that most of them have email lists in the internet marketing, money-making offer, or biz-up niche. These sellers are quite easy to find. If you are in a niche other than these, you can still find lists. You have to look a little harder and deeper. Specific online directories, you can even post and I want a thread to see who has the leads you are looking for. Solo ads is no different than any other form of online advertising. It's all about the conversions. They have proven to be a high source of leads and instant traffic, but need to know the numbers of your sales funnel. You must tweak your process with similar solo ad buys until you can constantly break even. Don't purchase a big order of solo clicks until you know what you're doing. The money is in the follow-up, so at the minimum make sure that you are breaking even. Test and track everything until you hit the magic number, when you will be building an email list with solo ads for free. Have a good autoresponder service is the foundation for any email marketing campaign. The folks that sell solo ads have a few autoresponder accounts, mainly because they send more clicks this way, and in case one goes down, they have a backup. What to know before you sign up for any autoresponder email service, that their policy is with importing leads, monthly costs for storage for both active and unsubscribed, and deliverable. Well, you can go two ways: a third-party service or a self-hosted. If you have ever wanted to sell solo ads, or at least have that in the back of your mind, you should have your email leads with one third-party service and one self-hosted service. This way you will always have uptime. When you send solo ads for clients, it is a good idea to send them straight up without using a rotator. Not that rotators are bad, but when solo ads are sent this way, the client gets the benefit of raw clicks. For example, when you send a solo ad without a rotator link, when your subscriber opens the email, they are counted as a click. But 20% of the time, the same user goes back and clicks the same link in the email again. Without a rotator, that person is already counted as a unique click, and their subsequent visit to your link second or third time, instead of going to your site, the seller's email link is second or third going to your site, they will be sent to another solo ad that is located in the seller's email link rotor. Before you buy a solo, make sure you ask if they use a rotator. The point of the rotator from the seller's perspective is that they can fulfill more solo orders faster when they use a rotator. The last thing a solo ad swipe files or ad copy are what the vendor will send to their email list. It must gain the user's attention in the subject line to get them to open the email. Also, the swipe has to be compelling enough so the potential subscriber clicks through and views your squeeze page. Usually top selling solo ad sellers know how to write their list and can help you with the ad copy. It is best left to them, as they are the ones who have the relationship with their readers and know what buttons to push. Another tip to get most targeted clicks for high converting email campaign, ask the solo ad provider to add click here to opt in after whatever they write in the swipe file. For example, get your free guide, click here to opt in. You are only paying for the clicks. Make sure you're getting the best value. You can get a better quality subscriber if they know beforehand that they need to opt in. A solo ad vendor will likely need to send more clicks to service your order. That doesn't matter to you, although they may not like it. When you are buying solo ads, make sure that they are from a trusted source. There is so much trashy bot traffic and other tricks going on right now. You have to be careful. As I mentioned before, selling solo ads is an easy business to get into, and with that comes dishonest sellers. Be careful, screen each provider, and the best places to do that right now is in solo advertising groups on Facebook or Warrior Forum. It's easy to spot the honest solo advertising providers from the testimonials provided. Solo ad directories are okay, but it seems they're not as updated very often, and sometimes a seller will send good email clicks at the start of their business and have them deteriorate over time. Remember that cheap solo ads doesn't always equal quality solo ads. It's best to pay more for the mailings with top tier clicks only, and it also works out better with the good ROI. It's worthless to get a solo ad cheap only to get a bunch of dead email addresses from freebie seekers. Also, this goes against the grain, but using a double opt-in for your incoming leads done right, it gives you a few other chances within your sales funnel to sell. The main benefit is the email leads you get will be more valuable. Consider trying it on your next solo advertisement. See if it makes a difference, because they are more quality leads. Well, hope this helps you out with solo ads, to understand solo ads better and making more profitable campaigns. David Dobson out for this evening, and happy mailings.